In Drake Tax, the RRC screen is used to report economic impact payments, EIP, received by the taxpayer in order to calculate the recovery rebate credit on the 2021 tax return. The American Rescue Plan Act of 2021, signed into law on March 11, 2021, authorized a third economic impact payment to many Americans. Generally, the EIP-3 was $1,400 for each taxpayer, spouse, and eligible claimed dependent, including most college students and disabled adult dependents, subject to income limitations. The IRS started processing the third EIP payments on Friday, March 12, 2021, to eligible taxpayers. In mid-2021, the IRS mailed Notice 1444C to people who received a third economic impact payment. This letter is issued to each taxpayer on the return. The IRS is also issuing Letter 6475 in late January 2022. The letters should be kept with tax year 2021 records. A link to the IRS Get My Payment tool is also available in Drake Tax and can confirm if and how payment was sent to a taxpayer. You can instruct the taxpayer on how to use the tool. Each taxpayer on the tax return should check Get My Payment separately using his or her own Social Security number to see the status of the payments. To access the RRC screen, type RRC into the selector field and press Enter, or click the link from the First Credits tab. Review the information provided at the top of the screen. Answer the U.S. Armed Forces question. Include the amounts the taxpayer, and the spouse if applicable, received for EIP-3 in the available fields. Either enter the entire amount received for the family in the joint field, or separate by taxpayer and spouse. Do not enter in both sections. Enter the full amount before any offsets, and do not include any amount received that was later returned to the IRS. For joint returns, be sure to enter the amounts received for both taxpayers. If an eligible taxpayer did not receive a payment, enter 0 in the fields. Entering an amount different than what was actually received may cause a delay in return processing. Checkboxes are available at the bottom of the screen to either suppress the RRC calculation on the return or to exclude the taxpayer or spouse from the RRC calculation due to having a Social Security number that is not valid for employment. Only people who have a Social Security number that is valid for employment qualify to claim the recovery rebate credit. To exclude a dependent for this reason, check the Do Not Include in RRC Calc checkbox at the bottom of screen 2, the dependent screen. Drake Tax calculates the RRC and produces the results on the RRC worksheet. Eligible taxpayers who did not receive payments will be eligible for the refundable credit as reflected at the bottom of the RRC worksheet. This amount flows to line 30 of Forms 1040 and 1040 SR. For more information, go to drakesoftware.com.